Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy and welcome to my tutorial series. Today we are going to be showing you how to create a home that's not a basic box. I don't know any other way to word it. We're going to show you how to make some more detailed house shapes, I suppose. Now, if you are new to the channel or if you're just tuning into the tutorial series, I have done a few others that show you the very basics of the game of how to build, how to go into build mode, the cheats that I use, the keyboard shortcuts, etc. So I will have those linked in the description below so you can go back and brush up on any skills. But like I said, today we're going to show you how to build a non-box home. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we're already in build mode. We have a nice empty lot to play with. We're going to click on our build tab over here and our walls. Now, there's basically two ways to do this, but my first simple way on how to learn how to create house shapes is to actually grab the room tool. Now, this is going to sound super crazy, but trust me, it works. It's how I learned how to build, and I am just going to drag, without even thinking, just drag and drop a shape there. Then I'm going to grab the room tool again and drag and drop another shape there. Then I'll do another one like this and another one like this. And I didn't even think about it. I just clicked and dragged and dropped, and now we have all these weird shaped rooms. So we can go into our sledgehammer tool and we're going to go on the inside and delete any of these interior walls. We're going to make sure to carefully not delete any of the exterior walls. And what this is going to do is give us a nice big empty shape to play with. So now we have a house that, look, isn't just a box. It has other shapes and curves to it. Well, not really curves, but shapes and angles. And next you're going to obviously have to roof this. That's where it gets a little bit more complicated, but let's just go ahead and put a very super basic roof on here. We will grab our gabled roof and go this way. I will do a separate roofing tutorial, even though I'm not that great at it. But for now, I'm just gonna find the widest parts of the house and drag the roof over those. Luckily, we didn't get any super weird angles to deal with. Here we could do another sort of sideways one, little sideways roof, and just clicking and dragging it. And then here, maybe we can turn it this way. Now, again, this is not going to be the best roof. I'm just getting a roof on here just so we have a roof. It's not a great roof, but it's a roof. Okay, so that's one way to make a house not be so boring, and then you can go through and tweak things as you like. Now, there is another way to do this that's just a little bit more tricky, so I'm going to bulldoze this lot and start again. And now we're going to start off the same way by grabbing a room tool. We're going to do a couple random shapes, just not really thinking about it, just kind of putting them wherever it goes. That is our house. They don't connect, so I'm going to make them connect like that. And to make it a little bit more tricky, we're going to scroll down and click on our diagonal room. Yeah, we're getting crazy here. Now, the square room, you can't really drag and drop it, but we can just drop it in a few random places, like right there. And then we can click on the arrow to just sort of make it connect to the house, right? So we're getting a little bit more creative here. And we're throwing some diagonals. I know that looks super crazy, but trust me, this will technically work. Let's grab another diagonal room and kind of plop it there. And maybe just to make it super difficult, what the heck happened back here? You know what? We're just gonna we're gonna slide this out just a little bit. And we're gonna slide out that just a little bit, just so it's not super crazy, and grab another diagonal room. And why not? Let's just slide it. Let's slide it. Like that. Okay, so now we have a super crazy house shape. Again, you're going to take your hammer tool and we're going to go through and delete some of these extra walls that we don't need. We'll create the floor plan later. In fact, I will do a whole separate tutorial on floor plans for you guys. I'm just deleting all of these interior walls, just clicking away, getting rid of all of them. Oh my gosh, this house is shaped so crazy. I will explain why this works in a second, okay? Now, first of all, this is going to be a nightmare to roof, okay? So we won't even worry about roofing right now. But what this is just a teaching tool. So if you had to now furnish this house, trust me, you're going to find creative ways to work around these angles and make them look better. You're going to find ways. You're going to have to really think outside of the box, pun intended, and furnish this. Now, I'm not going to do that because that's going to be a super long tutorial, but this is just a concept to show you that you can build houses with different shapes and learn how to furnish them. Now there is a third way. If that one was a little too crazy for you, so let's go ahead and bulldoze this lot. And we're gonna go back into our room tool, and this is a super, super easy way. Maybe I should have started off with this one, but hey, I have to be difficult. So we're gonna make our basic box, right? This is what most people do when they don't know how to build a house. They're like, there, house done. But you can take this room tool and you can start creating little pop-outs and cutouts to make it have a bit more shape. So for example, if I think my front door is gonna go right here, I can just drag a room and make a little pop-out there. And let's say this is going to be our living room. We could do the same thing. We could just drag a little room and create a little pop out, and these can be for our windows. And then let's say we want our kitchen back here. Instead of making another completely square room, maybe we could just, you know, make a little bit of a longer, well, that didn't make sense, but you know what? Hold on. Redo. So we could just make a little bit of a longer shape. So that could be our kitchen. Now again, it's just a couple of basic boxes thrown together, but it's got a little bit more of a shape to it. Now let's say since this part juts out, you want to make the other side maybe jut in. You can use your room tool by holding the control key and it will cut out a room. So let's say we do it like that and like that. That could be maybe for our windows. Of course, it's not beautiful, it's not perfect, but it's just a way to start thinking of how you can create different shapes and build different houses. So there is a fourth way. Of course, there's a fourth way, right? So let's bulldoze this. And instead of using our crazy boxes, we can just use our custom room tool or our wall tool. And you could just quite literally draw the shape that you want. I'm going to use the regular wall tool. So I'm going to make a little pop out. I'm going to have a door here. I'm going to extend this way. I don't want a plain box, so I'm going to start moving it out this way and this way. Maybe we'll add a little angle over here. And then we'll keep drawing this way. And then we want to close off the back of the house. So we're going to go this way. Maybe do another little angle down. All the way across and just add a little pop out so it's not completely straight across. So again, this is just, it's a house shape, you know? It's nothing crazy, it's just a way to build a house that isn't a box, and you can learn how to roof and furnish as you go with some more in-depth tutorials. Just do it again, just start over. Grab a wall tool, let's not do diagonal walls this time. Let's make our door pop out, let's make a little window pop out over here like that for the windows. We'll go back this way and this way. We'll put another little pop out here for, I don't know, maybe a bathroom. You don't really have to figure it out until you're ready to start building. And then we'll go this way. Or I mean, until you're ready to start furnishing. This way, this way, this way, this way. Just making lines and connecting them. See, that's all. It's not a basic box. It's still a box, but you've got a few pop-outs. Now let's roof this one. And the house is not a complete box. It's got some protrusions here and there. So here's where you can get creative, right? Let's say this is going to be our front door. Let's find a little double door that would be good. Maybe, which is my favorite front door? This is one of my favorites. It's from Get to Work, but it's super cute. So we'll put a little door there. And then since we have an extra pop out, we could put a few windows. So let's just grab some matching white windows. We'll grab the Parenthood ones here, and we can just make the whole thing windows. I love windows. I go crazy with windows. So now we have our little pop out, and then we have another pop out over here. Maybe instead of doing all windows, we could just do 2. And we don't have another pop out back here, but let's say we wanted a back door. It would be nice to add a little pop out for that. So let's make this our back door, and we'll give that one a little gabled roof as well. Just a tiny, tiny little shorter roof. Okay, so now this could be our back door. We can use the same door that we used for the front door. We can grab a different one. Let's maybe grab the dine out doors. I don't know. I have a lot of packs and a lot of stuff. All right, guys, so there you have it. I just added a little bit of wallpaper, roof trim, and some landscaping. And now we have a beautiful little house that is not a plain, boring box. And it honestly didn't take much effort at all. Just drew some random shapes and hoped for the best. So I will have a separate tutorial on landscaping and floor plans and things like that. But if you have any recommendations, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe because tons of new videos are coming. And of course, there are a ton of build videos already on the channel and more tutorials to come. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you learned something new and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye! Wait guys, before you go anywhere, don't forget to click over here to watch new videos and click on my face when I disappear to subscribe.